Okay, yeah, Jacob, stole the birthright from Esau, started Israel. Esau, um, shoot, what good can I say about Esau, man? He got his birthright stolen. To be honest, God bless him though. You know, um, yeah. What more is there to say? Laban, who the frick is Laban? Laban was Jacob's uncle, I think. I'm gonna say he's bad. I don't know. So didn't he try to screw Jacob over? No, or was this Isaac? I think it's Isaac. He tried to screw somebody over. One of the three, Jacob, Isaac. It was either Jacob or Isaac. But he tried to screw one of them over with the land. He worked on everything. I remember, yeah, Isaac was trying to, work off his debt. He screwed him over so much, bro. What in the world? He said you can marry, who's he trying to marry? I think it was one of them. I think it was Rebecca. He was trying, no, he was, dude, I don't even remember. He was trying to marry some girl. And then, no, this happened to Jacob. This is why Jacob has so many wives. So Jacob was trying to marry, um, golly, what are these characters' names? Jacob was trying to marry freaking, for flipping, dude, I can't even tell you. I'll remember later. But he was basically like, yeah, you gotta work 7 years and then you can marry her. And he's like, and then the 7 years was up. And he was like, oh shoot, bro, might be like, you can like, you gotta marry the eldest daughter first, man. That's just how it goes here, man. So you gotta work another 7 years. You can marry her, but you gotta work another 7 years. And that was pretty messed up. He kind of screwed him over like that. Rebecca. Rebecca got with Isaac, I think. Um, um, I think if I remember correct, she helped Esau to try to deceive Isaac into giving. No, she helped Jacob into deceiving Isaac, the dad, into giving the birthright to Jacob and not Esau, who came out first, who was born first. So the birthright was him. But before Isaac died, he was supposed to give out his blessing to his eldest son, and he was blind with his old age, and you know, and he's like, God, give me my good food, man. I know you're a good hunter. You're a hard man. You can give me some good food, and I'm gonna bless you. And then his mom straight up tricked him because she liked Jacob more because he was more of a homebody. Esau was a rough, rugged guy. He's more of a homebody type dude, and his mom liked him more. So she helped him deceive him into getting the birthright and him being the blessed one in the family. And then Esau wanted to freaking kill him. But you know what? I'm gonna put him in good because he has some redemption because he just forgives his brother and his brother begs for his forgiveness and stuff. But there ain't no redemption for her in the scriptures. But whatever. I mean, it's kind of wrong. I mean, she should have set aside. But I'm not hating on her for it. It's her life. Joseph. What's going on with Joseph? What happened with Joseph? Joseph, as in Jacob's son, the one who got with he get with a harlot. He got with a harlot, and and it was gonna come out that he got with her because he got her pregnant. I think. Dude, I don't even remember. I'm gonna say man, but he's in the lineage of Jesus. It's kind of random that they just like talk about that like randomly in the Bible. Kind of just comes out of nowhere. Like you're in the middle of learning about somebody else in the story, and then all of a sudden you're talking about Joseph and whatever he's doing. It's kind of out of the blue. But yeah, he's just a part of the lineage of Jesus Christ. Moses, God tier, bro. Freaking God tier, bro. Enough said, dude. The freaking founding prophet, dude, led the nations, dude, split the ocean. God literally trusted him to freaking bring the plagues on to go speak to the Pharaoh, and dude did it. Dude was all. He even was like, he even had the faith to be like, God, I'm not a good speaker, man. I shouldn't be doing this. And then God was like, hey, man, I got you, bro. Bring your brother along, bro. Bring your brother along. And he's like, man, I don't know about it, God. And God was like, I'll be with you, bro. You're gonna be good, bro. And he did it. And then God freaking exalted the crap out of him, man. He exalted him. So that's pretty dope. Pharaoh. Um, this dude would not listen, dude. How can you not? How dense can you be to have freaking all this crap happen around you, and you still think that you're good, bro? There's literally frogs falling from the sky, bro. Bro, my friend was telling me about how he like he went to church for the first time in a while or something, and he was just talking about his sin to somebody. He's like, yeah, man, I've sinned a lot. And then his friend was like, yo, your nose is bleeding, and his nose never bleeds, bro. He said his nose has never bled before, and it's never bled since. His nose is bleeding when he went to church, and he said right after he said, yeah, man, I've sinned a lot. I sin a lot. And then your nose starts bleeding, bro. If that's not a sign from God, bro, what are you doing with your life? What was Pharaoh's prerogative, dude? Like, guys, it also says God hardened his heart. Man, what in the world does that even mean? God hardened his heart. Um, Shoot, this is getting theological, but I don't know what it means. Shoot, some people will tell you one thing, and other people will tell you another thing. Basically, you better make sure your heart's not getting hardened, buddy. Aaron. Okay, Moses' brother. He's pretty goated. Um, for helping. Obviously, um, he's pretty goaded for helping his brother. I don't remember other stuff he did, but yeah, he's like the head priest and everything. I don't know if I want to call this God tier. Oh, I can't change it because at the end of the day, they're men too. But anyways, of course, Jesus is going to God tier. But Joshua. What's going on with Joshua? What in the world did Joshua? Oh, freaking Joshua, bro. He's the dude who was all like, he said, "Sun, remain there." He's talking to the literal sun. He's talking to God, bro. He's like, "Sun, stay there. Moon and stars, be still, bro." And then The sun stayed up for so freaking long. They won this freaking battle, dude. What in the world is that, man? That's freaking insane. You gotta put him at top tier for that. And he didn't jack up at all either. He was very obedient. He was extremely obedient. He did everything right. I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember. I can't remember anything going wrong in Joshua's time when he was after Moses. So even Moses messed up, man. I don't think Joshua messed up. Moses messed up when he freaking hit the rock that God told him to just speak to. But Joshua, he didn't mess up, man. I don't think he did. And it's literally in the Bible. Like it says, it hasn't happened ever before or ever since where God obeyed the voice of a man. What in the world, bro? How goated do you have to be? Rahab, Rahab was very obedient. You got to give that to her. She was a prostitute, and she helped the Israelites in Joshua's time into the city, and then she was obedient to them and everything, and yeah, as far as I remember, I think she's a part of the lineage of Jesus Christ, so that's pretty cool. Um, Honestly, if I'm being honest, I think it's kind of messed up how Jacob like stole his brother's birthright and everything, but God still exalted him and everything. I don't get that, but shoot, he tried to make amends with his brother too, so I'm gonna just put him in the good category. Shoot, we all mess up, we all do crazy, stupid crap, especially with family, man. But yeah, Saul really didn't do anything wrong. What did he do wrong, bro? Saul just got his birthright taken, bro. That's kind of jacked up. He got it taken twice, his birthright and his blessing. Deborah is one of the goats. She helped Israel at a time. She was one of the judges, wasn't she? Was that Deborah? Was that Deborah? Dude, I don't even remember. There's also a woman who's like Moses and Aaron's sister, who was a prophetess. That was pretty cool. Was that Deborah? I don't even remember. But if Deborah's the one I'm thinking of, she like helped Israel like she helped lead Israel in this war campaign. That was really cool. So I think that's pretty cool. Gideon. Gideon, bro. He's the dude who dude, was he that dude? I think he's the dude who like got the wet cloth and like he just asked God. So because like an angel came to him. An angel came to him and was like, "Hey man, you're gonna be the one. You're gonna be the one to beat these people that have been oppressing the Israelites, man. You're gonna be the one, man. God wants you to be the one." And then he even made the angel a dang. He performed several tests on this angel. Like he prepared a meal for the angel to eat, and then the angel just like touched it with his staff and it just engulfed in flames. And then he's like, "Oh snap, this might really be God." And then he asked for even further tests. And he's like, "So God, if I put this wet towel out overnight, like in the morning, I want it to be completely dry, and I want there to be dew around the towel." And then he did that. And then he's like, "Okay, next night, God, I want to put this dry towel out. I want the dew to be in the towel, and the ground around the towel to be completely dry." That's pretty goated if you ask me. Because he had the guts to do that, and it just shows you that you can just like, if you're not sure about something, if you think God's speaking to you on that level, you got to think about that too, because obviously God has trusted him with that for a reason. Are you trustable with God? So like, so yeah, but if you really feel like God's speaking to you, do a little test like that, and you feel, you know what I mean? I don't know, but anyways, that's pretty dope that he did that, and then he followed through on it too. He followed through on it. He followed through on it. So that's pretty cool. Samson's pretty goated. Dude killed a billion. Like, how many people did he kill? He killed like probably over 100 Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey, or 400 or something. This dude is insane, and he like all his power came from his hair, dude, because he was a Nazarite, dude. He's pretty goated. He's up there, dude. Greater than Isaac. What did Isaac do? I can't even think of what Isaac has done. I don't remember. I mean, no insult, no disrespect to Isaac or anything. I honestly can't remember what these people have done either, so I'm gonna put them down to good. Ruth is a part of the lineage of Jesus Christ. And she is also David's grandmother, King David's grandmother, I think. That she got with Boaz. And Ruth, her story of faith was pretty dope. She was basically just following a woman into Israel, and she's like, your gods will be my gods. That's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's pretty awesome for that. I like Gideon a lot. Ruth. So Hannah, dude, Hannah was the one who was like, she was, Hannah helped me realize that I can pray without like being in like that normal prayer position. That's what I saw in one of these devotional videos I used to listen to a lot. Like they brought up the point that like she was praying to God, and her husband was like, "Yo, you've been drinking too much, man. Why are you just sitting there?" And she was just sitting there praying to God, pouring out her soul to God. Like, "I really want a child, God. I really want a child, and I will dedicate my child to you, God." She's pouring out her soul to God, and she did it, man. She did it. She's pretty good for that. For sticking true to that and everything. So yeah. But yeah, the story of Gideon's pretty cool because the dude had doubts. He had doubts, and he just brought his doubts to God instead of sitting with him. Eli was Hannah's son. Eli, he was a pretty good prophet. I like the story about how he found out he was a prophet. I like that story. God was just speaking to him, and he went and woke this dude up. Who is this dude? I don't remember. But Eli, he went and woke this dude up. Was like, "Hey, did you call me? I'm here." And he's like, "No, I didn't call you." And he's like, and then he went back to bed, and God was calling him again. He's like, and he did that like 3 times, and he's like, "Oh, that's God speaking to you, man. You gotta, next time God does that, go back to your room, man. Next time he does that, just let him know, like, your servant is listening." I think that's pretty dope. And later on, I think he did die because his sons were acting up. No, I don't even know. His sons were acting up though, but he just died out of nowhere. He just like fell back and like broke his neck or something. When he found out that the Ark of the Covenant was stolen. Oh, Samuel, dude, Samuel was Hannah's son. Then who was Eli, bro? Um, Eli, I guess he's the older man. But what's the significance of this older man? I forget what Eli did. But Samuel is Hannah's son. I'm pretty sure. um, dude, I don't even remember. But anyway, Saul. Bro, Saul, what were you doing, bro? You had everything, man. Come on. I feel bad for you, bro. And he went and consulted a freaking, what was it, a mystic woman or whatever. Well, you're not supposed to do that, bro. You're not supposed to do that. And you had just decreed a law that was like, do not consult a sorceress. And then boom, you consult a sorceress, bro. What are you doing, bro? And he would not be obedient to God, bro. He would not listen. Bro, you gotta listen. You gotta listen, bro. You gotta listen. And he kept trying to kill David, bro. David was mad chilling, bro. He was not worried about it, bro. David was like, hey, man, you're God's servant, man. If you want to kill me, man, that's cool, but I'm not gonna let you do it, bro. But like, Saul, he just was so persistent, bro. He was so jealous and everything, bro. Bro, be your own man, dude. And God will exalt you, man. Be your own man. He was real bad, honestly. Because when you're in a position of power like that and you do that, like, come on, man. And then he died real fast, bro. And even when he died, bro, David, I mean, obviously you gotta put David up here, to be honest, but even when David, like, even when he died, the dude who killed Saul came to David and was all like, yeah, I killed Saul. And then David was so freaking obedient to God. He was just all like, I can't believe you just admitted to killing the Lord's anointed. Kill this dude. Kill him. And what a beast David is, dude. And on top of that, let's just be on David. I mean, this dude freaking, I read the story. I remember reading that story where where he killed Goliath, for the first time. I'll put him above Moses. Can I do that though? I don't know. I'll put him right there. But, where he killed Goliath, and he was just telling another story in that story about how he was all like, yeah, man, I'm a shepherd, bro. When a lion comes to the sheep, bro, I just grab the lion by his jaws and freaking kill it with my freaking mallet thing, whatever freaking bang bang thing. What's that freaking called? The freaking cavemen use. But that's what I imagine he did. He freaking grabs the lion by the jaws and kills it like crazy, bro. Like, how much of a freaking beast do you have to be to just do that and just have so much faith in God that you're freaking out there like you insulted God, so you've already messed yourself up, bro. My God is way bigger than this crap, bro. So you basically just handed victory to me, bro. So David figured out through his praise, he became more powerful. Through his faith, he became the bigger man. And he was not in a rush at all. He was satisfied with the place he was in. He is so inspiring. He was not in a rush, man. He was not in a rush. This whole time, he could have been king. He could have been king way sooner, but he waited till God gave it to him, bro. What a beast. Jonathan, dude, I don't even know who Jonathan is. I'm gonna have to put that in, man. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Adam. So Adam. Honestly, you're I'm sorry, Dad. If you're really the first man. Yeah. I mean, what can I say, man? What can I say? I don't know. You should have done better, but I can't do better. I mean, I don't even know better because of you, man. So I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyways, Goliath. I mean, Goliath. Honestly, when you think about it objectively, man, he was just doing the thing that everybody was doing back then. He was doing the thing. Being all about their country, being that big dude, being that dude who makes everybody courage. He gives everybody courage in their place. But from our perspective, he wasn't a good dude because he insulted God and taunted Israel. So Solomon is pretty goated. Solomon is pretty goated for his wisdom. Need I say more, dude? Proverbs, Ecclesiastes. What else? I don't know what else. Did he just do those wisdom books? But come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's Solomon, dude. That is Solomon. Okay, Elijah. Man, what did Elijah do, man? Okay, I remember. Elijah was the one that was before Elisha. And Elijah, yeah, he freaking proved all these freaking, what was it, these people sacrificing to Molech or Baal or something. It was Baal. He proved them all wrong, man. He had all the freaking priests of Baal out here freaking stabbing themselves, trying to freaking, he had all the priests out here stabbing themselves, trying to summon Baal, trying to summon this dude, and Elijah was over there cracking jokes like, haha, I mean, maybe your God's asleep, man. Like, they were doing that like half the day, dude. They were doing that half the day, and he was just like, he had 9,000 dudes against him. It was just him, just one man of God against freaking like 9,000 priests of Baal. And that's freaking bonkers that nothing happened. They both put out some some sacrifice, and they're asking their God to bless it. And then Elijah, he's like, okay, man, okay, guys, I'll let you guys go. So let me just say, first off, I need you to pour water over my sacrifice. Make it as wet as possible, bro. And then he just praises God, and freaking God sets that thing ablaze, dude. Like, what in the world? What in the world, bro? Anyways, Elisha. Now Elijah was pretty awesome for that, and I remember Elisha doing something really cool too. But I don't remember what he did. He probably healed a sick boy or something. I don't remember. I'm sorry, Elisha. Jezebel. I don't know. Didn't she encourage one of the kings to kill somebody, and she was manipulative and crap? I don't know. There's 2 Jezebels in the Bible, 2 or 3. I don't remember. Eve. Come on, Eve. What are you doing? Eating the apple, man. What are you doing? But shoot, I don't know, man. We both that bad. I find it hard to be really mad at either of them. Even though Eve took the apple, I don't want to hold any resentment to her. I don't want to hold any resentment to Eve. She was deceived. And shoot, man, we can all be deceived. But there's nothing going. What else can we do? What can we do about it now? Things are messed up now. Okay, things are messed up now. I'm not gonna be hating on the mother of all mankind. Anyways, Ahab. Ahab was the one that was with Jezebel. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna put him in real bad. I think he killed somebody. Um, God. God is pretty goated. I wouldn't be here without him. So shout out to God. Jesus. Um, Jesus is pretty awesome. Um, I can relate to Jesus a lot more, to be honest. So I'm gonna put Jesus over God. Even though they're the same person, when you consider the Holy Trinity. But I like this shape of God, this expression of God more, because he's just such a great guy. Um, Nehemiah. I have no idea what Nehemiah has done. I have not read the Bible incomplete, and I'm sorry. Esther. Esther. I haven't gotten to Esther's chapter yet. Mordecai. I don't believe I've gotten to Mordecai yet. Haman. I believe I've heard about him, but I don't know. So Job. Job is pretty goated. Job is pretty goated. He is very, very much goated. Um, I put him up there, man. Okay, wait, hold on. Because he had everything taken from him. He had everything taken from him. He's like beasting. He had everything taken from him. And he's just like, why, God, why? And then eventually he accepted it. But at first, the devil really wanted him to be like, he will curse your name, bro. He will curse you, bro. The devil was trying to tempt him. He was trying to, like, tell God that, hey, man, you take this man, he's going to curse you, God. But Job was strong, bro. He made the devil mad, bro. He made the devil mad. He should be the kind of man that we all aspire to be, when it comes to our faith walk. Isaiah. Isaiah's pretty goated from what I've observed with him. This dude, he freaking walked around naked for like years or something, to express the humiliation of exile to Israel. And he freaking, what did he do? He roasted his food over his poop, or poop. I don't know if it was his. That's just some crazy stuff I heard he did. But anyways, I've listened to some of his stuff. Like I listened to a lot of the Bible. I haven't read it, but I'd like listen to it when I go to sleep, or I just listen to it when I was washing dishes or something. And I kind of just fell off with it when I got to the prophets, to be honest. But yeah, I looked into some YouTube videos about like breaking down the prophets and everything. I thought that was interesting. But yeah, Jeremiah. I think Jeremiah's story is really interesting, but I haven't even read it. I haven't paid attention to much of the prophets, like I said. But I think it's interesting how he's called the crying prophet, and you know what? You gotta put respect on the Father's name. He's the Son, so forgive me, God. Anyways, what was I saying? I think it's interesting how at the beginning of Jeremiah though it says like God came to me and he's all like, it'll be okay, man. I'll be with you. Just go and spread what I tell you. I think that part's kind of sweet and innocent and stuff. But Daniel, I think the book of Daniel is freaking awesome. Even though I haven't even been in it, but I've just heard about it. And you get a lot of prophecies from Jesus, and it can be traced back to a time where people debate whether Daniel actually wrote it or it was just stories passed down about Daniel. But it makes like a prophecy that's super interesting in it, that talks about the coming of Jesus Christ. Like there's this prophecy in it where it's like, he interprets Nebuchadnezzar's dream, and it basically predicts the rise of Christianity, and it's kind of awesome when you look into that. So yeah, it's basically like there's gonna be a greater kingdom after yours, Nebuchadnezzar, and an even greater kingdom after that. But after that, that kingdom will get destroyed, and there will be a new kingdom that will never be destroyed, and that kingdom is the kingdom of God, and that Jesus brought. But Nebuchadnezzar, I don't remember his role in the Bible well, besides wanting to have his dreams interpreted. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, these dudes walk through the fire, time-tested dudes. I gotta give them that. They're pretty awesome for that. Walking through fire, some of the best of the best. They walk through the fire, and there's a fourth man in there, and and this is what's called I forgot what the word is, but a manifestation of Christ in the Old Testament before Jesus. And the fourth man, was said to be Jesus. Before we knew who Jesus was. But yeah, these three get thrown into the fire, and they're fine. Oh, doesn't Daniel get in the lion's pit? I think that's pretty goated. Anyways, Jonah. Oh my goodness, bro. Jonah. I like Jonah, to be honest, dude. This dude is all like, oh, I don't want to do that. But there's no use in resisting, bro. God's going to swallow you whole and make you go to where you need to go. Go preach at Nineveh, Jonah. When God tells you to do something, you go do it. Whether you want to or not. It's going to go God's way. And you're just going to have to deal with it, buddy. You're going to have to go and preach at Nineveh. But God was very sweet to him at the same time. There's also an interpretation that Jonah may have like died. Like when he was in the belly of the beast or whatever. Like he went down to Sheol. Like that's just interesting if you look into it. But like, and it's just like symbolism and stuff. But like, and God brought him back to life. And that's what Jesus meant when he was all like, the only sign these people will get, this generation will get, who asks for a sign, is the sign of Jonah. And that can be interpreted as like, Jesus dying and coming back to life. Like people may have, can interpret that Jonah may have died and came back to life because he said, I went down to Sheol, which is like, the afterlife, the place of the dead for them. Obviously, gotta put Satan there, but I'll come back to him. Cain, he's pretty bad. He killed his brother out of like pure jealousy. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Are you a child of God or are you a child of Satan, bro? Come on, dude. Mary is pretty goated. Catholics, they worship her, but it's not like the same kind of worship they give to God, which is sacrificial. They have something called they've got it's called hyperdulia. Um, so they got the worship that they give to the saints, and they got the worship that they give to Mary, and the worship they give to um, Mary's husband. And also, you know, sometimes it's interchanged between Mary's husband and Joseph. That was his name. And I don't know, but there's like certain Catholics who interchange the protodulia, which is Joseph. Not this Joseph, I'm assuming, but yeah. Anyways, Catholics they worship her, but in a kind of a special way, like they do with the saints. But they don't worship like them in like a like I don't know. This is what I read online. Like I'm not Catholic. I've gone to a Catholic church a couple times, but yeah, I don't know any Catholics if you want to explain that. But yeah, it's not the same worship they give to God and Jesus. Because they give sacrifices. They give their sacrifice, their whatever sacrificial worship to him, but not everybody else because they're human. Joseph. Okay, here's the other Joseph. Here's that Joseph. You know, he's pretty goated for believing his wife, like like she had the Son of God in her. That's pretty goated to be honest. And he raised God. He raised God. You gotta be very careful because Christians will love to talk smack about Mary for some reason when she's literally the mother of Jesus. That's literally Jesus' mom, bro. What are you doing trying to talk smack about Mary? That is literally the person. Christians will be like, Mary wasn't freaking a virgin forever, bro. She probably sinned like crazy, man. She was not perfect. You know, I think there's a good argument there. You know, I can respect you if you're gonna go either way. But you know, the angel when he saw Mary, he was all like, "Hail, full of grace," like she's full of grace. You know, some people may think that's reaching. I'm gonna let you decide, but who knows? But yeah, people like chill out, bro. She's literally the mother of God, whether you want to say that way or not. Paul is pretty goated. Paul is pretty goated. He's very much goated. He wrote most of the Bible. And he was like mad humble with it too, man. What more can I say about him? John the Baptist, God tier dude. This dude was not afraid, bro. This dude was not afraid. I love his depiction in even though he lost faith in Jesus, bro. This dude he lost faith in Jesus. He's like, are you really? He was starting to doubt, which is understandable, man. The times are crazy, man. But like this dude was just not afraid to just freaking do whatever, and it cost him his head. Even Jesus said there's no greater man in heaven besides John the Baptist. So maybe I should freaking put him right there. Oh yeah, and I should definitely put Elijah higher because of that. Because he met up with Jesus, bro. Moses and Elijah met up with Jesus. So yeah. Pilate. And the Chosen, you know, I don't know. You know, at first Pilate was, you know, he seemed like he liked Jesus, you know, but like he was too swayed by the people, man. He was too swayed by the people. He let them get their way when he really knew that Jesus was innocent. So at least that's how they interpret it from the Bible, and also that's what they tell us from the Bible. But yeah, I've heard theories and stuff about how that could be like just something people put in so like the heat is off the Romans and onto the Jewish people. But I digress. That doesn't really matter, and who knows if that's true. I haven't looked into it. Judas is bad, bro. You could have repented though. You're not really bad, man. You could have repented, bro. You could have repented. Peter was all talking like, you know, hey, bro, I never let them touch you, bro. I never let them touch you, bro. And then he even cut somebody's ear off, bro. But he still ended up like, well, he was listening to God, but he still denied Jesus, bro. He denied Jesus, but Jesus forgave him, bro. You could have repented, Judas. It would have been okay, man. You didn't have to kill yourself. But anyways, Stephen was the first to die. He was the first martyr of the faith of spreading the gospel. I mean, after Jesus, he was the first of the disciples to die for his faith, and I guess he set a precedent, so of faith. So he's up there, you know. He's up there for that. Timothy. What do we know about Timothy besides he just got taught by Paul? I guess he was a good mentee. Silas. Flip, dude. I can't remember what Silas did. I'm gonna put him right there. Abel, he got murdered. Rip Abel, you know. I'm gonna put him right there because God liked his sacrifice. So, you know, God liked his offering. But the thing about this was like, you know, what was it? Abel's offering was something. I don't even remember. I can't talk about that. Mary Magdalene. I gotta put her in the pretty good area. So Peter's pretty goated. First pope, if you like to believe that kind of thing, that he was the first pope. A lot of Christians will deny that. His centrality to early Christianity. But I think the church history is very interesting and everything. Herod. I can't think of anything good to say about Herod. I don't even remember what happened, but he just freaking like let John the Baptist get killed, bro. He just got drunk. That's probably why in the Bible says like stop being so drunk, man. Don't let God come back and like you're drunk, bro. And God came and he was drunk and he freaking let somebody deceive him into getting John the Baptist's head cut off. Come on, buddy boy. Great power comes great responsibility. You can't just say whatever, buddy. Okay, just make sure you learn that from Herod's story. With great power comes great responsibility. He didn't want John the Baptist to die. He thought he was cool, but with great power comes great responsibility. John's pretty goated. Jesus loved him. He wrote the whole gospel. He's the one that Jesus loved. So yeah, that's pretty dope. Zacharias, dude, I don't remember what Zacharias did. Elizabeth, I do not remember what Elizabeth did either. Antichrist. I mean, obviously you got to put that right there. I don't know which one's worse. Um, people say, people think the Antichrist and Satan are the same thing. But are they? The false prophet. I guess this is also from the book of Revelation. I guess you can go down there too. Noah's pretty goated. Noah's one of the best of the best, to be honest. Because he was just so faithful. Okay, think about it in this terms. Think about it in modern day terms. If God told you to like build like something crazy, like, and no one believed you, like what if God told you to build a freaking big old thing today? Like imagine if the Noah story doesn't exist. Just imagine if God told you to build a big old raft and put every animal on earth on it. Would you freaking do it? Would you believe that was God? Would you do it? Would you have the faith to go through with that? And on top of that, Noah was like the last good man left on earth at the time because everybody else was so freaking wicked. So Abraham is pretty goated for being the father of the faith. So and having so much faith in everything. Lot got drunk and let his daughters take his seed, bro. What are you doing, dude? And that's how the Moabites came to be. So anyways, Sarai was Abraham's wife. Yeah, she's pretty good. But anyways, yeah, that's my tier list. I don't really have much more to say. God bless. Oh yeah, and Jesus is under God because Jesus looks up to God for a reason, man. Even if I can't see it, I'm sure I understand if Jesus sees it, man. Because God is the one, man. He's the one. But anyways, God bless.